What is up, my peeps? It is the T-Files, episode 13. Not for bad luck this time. Today I'm talking to you guys about studio gear, the basics. I'm not going to get too indulging into this, but so I'm going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough. This is what we call an audio interface. Another name for it is an external sound card. What it really actually does is allows anything that you want to record to be picked up by the computer. So if you go straight into the computer, you're using its internal sound card, which is not really designed to record with. So you get what they call latency, which is a delay in the sound. So if I strum the guitar chord, it would come through like milliseconds later. Not ideal. So what this guy does is allows whatever instrument to come in and come out to your headphones or your monitor speakers, which we'll get into later. But it's a communication device. Gets connected to your computer using a USB cable, and from there you can then plug in a microphone, a guitar, a keyboard, violin, anything you really want. This is a very simple construction thing. Got headphones so you can monitor. You've got volume controls for each channel. This particular one is a 2-channel. You can get up to 16 channel guys, but it's very basic, simple guy. So you've got inputs, right? Controls for them, and then you've got headphones so you can monitor it. At the back you've just got a very simple procedure on this one. USB out to the computer, and a left and a right, or a 1 and 2 output. And what that does is it runs to your monitor speakers, or any kind of speakers, which I'll get into later. Then you've got what they call phantom power switches on them as well. Now, if anyone was paying attention in my previous video, I explained to you about phantom power. So that's just your how you cannot see or touch, man. It's just, you know, it's there. Yeah. So it powers the condenser mics. Alright. Well, audio interface. Then you get quite a lot of options in these guys. It's a very heavy bad boy. Okay, so this guy is what we call a studio monitor. Now, it looks like a normal speaker, right? But it isn't. And I'll tell you why. It's quite special, really. If I turn it around, you'll see it's got its amplifier inside, like active speakers, for those of you who are paying attention. So you've got simple inputs, an XLR, and a jack. Now, here's a very interesting fact for you guys. TRS. Does anybody know what I'm referring to? Probably not. Well, most of you will, but not really everyone. I'm going to give you the truth on that. It stands for tip ring sleeve. Another name for it is stereo balance. So if you envision a cable, which looks pretty much like this, stretching early this morning, that is a cable. Alright? Now, this particular one is what we call a mono. So I don't know if you're going to see in the video. I'm going to do kind of a close-up there. Can you see? Alright, there's a little black line. Okay? That is separating your live and your earth. Now on a tip ring sleeve, you'll have a second black line, which then makes that the tip. The one in between the two black lines will be your ring, and the sleeve will be the earth. Okay? Which means left and right channel, and then your earth, or just balanced, which in this case, we're talking balanced. Alright, so studio monitors, besides being tip ring sleeve balanced and having XLR inputs, the other cool feature about them is you'll see, for those who are paying attention, what is that? And what is that? Anyone want to take a shot in the dark here? No one? Okay. That is a compression driver or tweeter, and that is the woofer. But this one's special. So special. Reason being is because it's what we call a flat response speaker. I know, these weird things. Okay, flat response meaning if you're listening to music, right, it's been mastered. So what you're hearing is not actually what was coming through the mix. So for instance, if I strum a guitar now, that sound you will be hearing is the exact sound. But if I'm going through headphones or my speakers at home, it'll sound different because the speakers or the headphones are designed with extra bass, extra treble, extra mid, or decreased bass, decreased treble, decreased mid. You get the idea. So what I mean by flat or zero rating is none of that has been altered. So for instance, if I'm singing in here or playing my guitars through here with the sound card, I'm getting that true sound, which is quite nifty, because if I play an incorrect chord or a false note while singing, I hear it much more prominently through these guys. So that's why we need these babies, because if we're going to record ourselves, we want to hear all our flaws and exactly what we sound like, so we can enhance our flaws. Or work on them. I don't know, some people do that. Okay, so that's studio monitors. You get them in different sizes. This here is just a 5-inch. You get 8-inch, you get 10-inch subs as well for the full effect. But this little guy is quite nifty because he's got what they call bi-amp. Now, what am I talking about here? Bi-amp meaning 2 amps. 1 amp for the tweeter and 1 amp for the woofer. That way you get the perfect sound and the perfect distribution of audio through this guy. Alright, so this particular one, he's got a Kevlar cone. If you don't know what Kevlar is, it's the same material that firemen wear in their jackets. It's a very hardy material. It's just going to have a much better resistance to anything really. So this particular speaker, if I played it now, you would see it moving quite a lot because it's got it. Hoi. Alright, so studio monitors, audio interfaces, and in the last episode I was showing you guys these. If you were paying attention, you would know what it's called. Still nothing? I feel alone today. Okay, it's called a condenser mic. So you would run this guy into this guy, and then from here into your computer, from your computer into your studio monitors. That's a very basic setup. And then you'll have your headphones so that you can monitor everything in a mix. So you're hearing what you should be hearing. Simple, right? But there's one thing I have forgotten. What's it called? Anyone? It's called software. So everything I've been showing you now is hardware, but software is the stuff you can't touch. That's what you're going to find on your computer to control and record all of this. Okay, so software you will download or you'll buy it. I don't know, some of these things do come with software, but it allows you to control what you want to record and record at the same time. Multi-track layering, all that kind of stuff. What I know about software is peanuts in a nutshell. It's just, you've got to crack it open. But as long as you understand that they all need to communicate with each other. So this connected to the computer with the software, it's like a relationship. They have to lock. Cool. So if you want to record, you can go with this bad boy, you can go with this bad boy, you can go with this bad boy, and just put it all together, click record, and there you go. Simple as that. Alright, okay. So, in a nutshell, studio gear coming to you from the T-Files. See you guys again in episode 14.